Hi guys, I wanted to talk about the G20 summit that's going on in Toronto right now. Um, I live in Toronto. For those who live in Toronto, I live by Finch Station, so that's Yonge and Finch, and I work downtown Toronto. So I have to take the train down to Union Station, and then I have to take a streetcar. The point of the G20 summit was to get world leaders together to talk about what can make the world citizen what can make citizens of the world better and their environments better, their economics better, etc. I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. Obviously, people need to discuss these things because there's people dying around the world and things need to get done. That's fine. I wish I was a part of this meeting, but I'm not a world leader. My problem is the money that it costs to do this, the time, the disruptions, and the protest. Money, billions of dollars. Why? My tax money. That's what it's going to. Pretty upset about that. The disruption, anybody who's been to Toronto knows, or who lives in Toronto knows, that Toronto is not a small place. It's a big place. There's over 1 million people living here, and there's a lot of us. The TTC, the Toronto Transit Commission, is a cornerstone. If TTC shuts down, Toronto shuts down, because we just use that to go everywhere. School, work, appointment. You just hop on a bus, you just hop on a train, you just hop on a streetcar, hop in and skip away. It's not a big deal. Not waiting for more than 10 or 15 minutes for any transportation wherever in Toronto region. This G20 thing, so many times subway stations have been shut down. Specific routes have been altered, and it's a problem. They put up fencing. We can't get in certain places. Certain places are locked off. We can't go here. We can't go there. They took out trees. They took out bus terminals. Craziness, right? Okay, fine. I work downtown. I was still able to get downtown, even though there was a whole bunch of police officers and whatever. I was still able to get downtown. Then the problem was protesters. Violent protesters. Lighting police officers' cruisers on fire, smashing Starbucks, smashing other people's businesses. So hold on. I told you we spent billions of dollars on this, right? A lot of that went to security. Why are there still police cars on fire if we spent so much money on security? Why are people coming in subway stations and telling us we have to get out? They're protesters, and you're telling me to get out? I'm scared because I don't know if they have a bomb. 2 times I was on the train and there was like a bomb problem because somebody thought they had a bomb, or there was a suitcase found and it was suspicious and we didn't know. And today is Monday, June 28th, 2010. The G20, G8 summit, whatever, was supposed to be done by yesterday. There's people still protesting right now, lining up at Queen's Park. Do you not have work in the morning? Do you have anything to do with your time right now while you're just socializing like this? I mean, it's I don't understand why it's happening. I mean, I'm mad at the protesters and I'm mad at the government because they just wasted so much money. Anybody who's been in Toronto, downtown Toronto, they know that there's a lake. It's called Lake Ontario. It's a big lake. Why did they spend millions of dollars building a fake lake? To show the G20 people who are coming, oh yeah, this is our fake lake, and we just wanted to show you guys the northern parts of our nation. What? What? You took my money and built a fake lake? And there's a big one right there? Like right there. That's not very nice. It's not, and my feelings are hurt. Because I'm struggling for money and I don't have money. I barely have money to pay the expensive bus fare. And you guys are just wasting it. A lot of people are saying it's our fault because we put Prime Minister Stephen Harper where he is, and we voted him there, and now he decided to do this, and it's backfiring in our face. Oh yeah, he's saying, oh yeah, I'm pleased with the summit of how it went this weekend and blah blah blah. Bullcrap. BS. Like, you're happy because you look good. You're not listening to people who came back to work this morning and their business is gone. It's smashed. It's burned down. And the government's like, yeah, we're not paying for it. And the insurance doesn't cover a riot. Insurance don't cover riots. In Toronto, there is the Canadian exhibition, which is open between August 20th to September 8th. It's June. It's not open. It's a huge land. It's a huge space, empty buildings, nothing is going on there. It's downtown Toronto, but it's secluded. It's in its own solitary confinement. The lake is on the one side, and on the other side, it's like there's roads and stuff, but it's kind of, you can only really get to the CNE by either taking the streetcar. You can drive there, but it's very hard. Not very hard, but it's just not easy to get there. So I don't understand why they didn't do the G20 there and just have it stationed off, because the CNE is already fenced in already. So they didn't have to put fences all around Toronto and make us feel like we're at ground zero. Like, I honestly felt like I was in some kind of ghetto or something. Like, is this the Holocaust? Like, did they just, you know, in the Holocaust when they just put everybody in the ghettos and they boarded them up? Like, no disrespect, like, I'm not putting the Holocaust and this on the same level, don't get it twisted, but I'm just saying, like, the feeling of it, they just put fencing everywhere and there's police officers. Honestly, when I see a bunch of police officers, I get scared. I think something's wrong. I don't feel more safe. So when they're all there and just lining up with all their gadgets and just staring at me, I get scared. I didn't feel safe at all. I was scared to go to work. Excuse me, because I was scared that I would get mixed up with these protesters and get accidentally arrested, because people did get arrested. There's over 500 people that got arrested, and they have, apparently a whole bunch of people have been not arrested properly, not given their rights, not given the right to counsel, not given food, water. I heard on the news that there's somebody who had diabetes and they had to wait till them to pass out. But you know what? I just want everything to be over. I want the fencing to go down. I want my streetcars and everything on the TTC to be running properly again. And I want everybody to go home. Obama, I love you. You're my black president, even though I'm in Canada. Respect to you all the way. But you need to go home. Because you coming here, no, you just caused too much chaos. And that is my venting on the G20. Bye.